Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Missouri Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. The Razorbacks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Missouri's offense will go to work first. These two teams don't exactly love each other. Man, did they trade blows back and forth the last time they met.
Yeah, Reese, don't love each other is an understatement. They severely dislike each other, and that's how it should be. And last game, man, it was back and forth, back and forth. You didn't know who was going to win. Who's mentally prepared for this ball game? Who can handle the emotions, Palmer, early to start this game?
Yeah, that's the great thing about rivalry games like this. When these two teams play each other, it's like two heavyweight fighters trading haymakers, and ultimately it comes down to which guy, which team is standing last.
Straight ahead, it's Hardy. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. They'll go with Hardy. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared, and he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
You cannot run outside with quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to it early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Here's Simmons to throw. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. It's complete on the right side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The Razorbacks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there's the often lethal Jamari Hawkins.
We might have to start over. Then they score. Of course they want to score. We gotta learn. This shit is so bad.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. the 6. At midfield, he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Roberts. Breaks into the open. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Trying to run, it's Hardy. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Cocaína.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
I don't know if I can run this way.
We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff again.
My man missed a fucking block, bro.
On to bring him down.
And this defense has had an elite first half. Kept them off the scoreboard. They put a drive together right before the half. Talk about some momentum. Hold them to a field goal here on this 3rd down. Don't let them get a touchdown. They've played so well this first half.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year.
And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Hardy.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things from him this season.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Hits inside. It's Roberts. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons on third. Quick catch.
He
gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call, getting the drag, you get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Throwing Simmons. Fires to the wideout.
Oh
and the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
My receiver cannot break out a route, bro. They can't do it. It's one thing I hate about them. They cannot get out.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
I'm not kicking that, bro. Bro, did I just miss the fucking... How did I get 6 points in the first place?
Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. On the move, it's Roberts. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off the left side, it's Hardy. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Third and 6 yards to go. Gets the back moving. Motion from the wideout. Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Simmons. They're all over him. He gets away. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Dumps it to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
From the gun on third down, Simmons finds a soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the... They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hoffman. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's Simmons to throw.
Oh man, I swear the open receiver's right there, and I cannot get that shit out. All they do is fucking. I swear they computer ignoring shit, bro.
Blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback.
Throw that
Boom.
shit, bro.
Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons on
Like, look at this stupid ass shit, bro.
And the pressure is coming in.
Then they score. I'm not gonna let their ass score, bro. Shit's so corny. This is why I run that bitch. I'm not gonna play this.
Second down coming up. Just feeds the running back. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
If I have to cut over, I will. Cut over.
There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming.
Like, who's my fullback? He's missing blocking shit.
Almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing Simmons. Stepping to the right. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. And is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. Looking for a man, it's Burns. Throws for the tight end.
Like, look at my quarterback. We missing throws and shit. Like, what the fuck? Y'all tripping. Hold on. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. We're not doing this shit. Nope. We're not doing this. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Now y'all fucking tired. I don't give a fuck about you.
Great to have you with us from Faroe Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. A late season clash, week 13 here in our EA Sports college football coverage. And the Razorbacks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Missouri Tigers offense will have the football first. A rivalry game like this, they'd love to get off to a good start. Guys, the last time they met, they were trading haymakers with each other.
They sure were. You could really tell in that game how much this rivalry meant to the players. They were exhausted, David. That game was back and forth. Neither of these teams want to lose because you don't want to hear about it for an entire offseason, and you know they're going to be playing with some fire today.
And you hear about it from the fans every time you lose. You hear about it constantly. It matters. Heard about it with Jesse Palmer and the Georgia-Florida rivalry. It was a big-time deal. They're going to be playing with emotion. Who can handle that emotion early, get settled in, and throw that first punch?
On 3rd down, here's Hardy. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. They'll run for it. It's Hardy. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
And a lot of times when you're in your own territory and it's 4th and 1, you see the offense try to draw people off sides. No, sir. They said, we're going to get this thing. We need 1 yard. We got 1 yard. We worked on it all week. They were successful. Nice aggressiveness early in their own territory.
And the Tigers are marching down the field. Simmons throws to the wideout. Between the hashes, it's Lanier. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this race. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
4th down, Simmons. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive.
Come on, man. Chill out, man. Get rid of this shit.
Down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Might as well run him again. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Hauls it in. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down.
hate this fucking TV, bro. What is going on with my TV, bro?
The give to Hardy. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for a Missouri first down. New set of downs after the completion. RPO complete. There he goes. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great...
Bro, I'm about to take straight bullshit, bro.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone, David.
Wide open spaces. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for room to the right, it's Hardy. Finds a crease at the 20. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Run in the red zone, it's Roberts. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here's Simmons to throw. He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To throw, it's Simmons. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the ground and took the run in for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. That is an efficient drive.
Y'all ruined the whole first drive. Y'all left their ass. Oh. Now I gotta go quick.
This drive will open from the 15. Throwing Simmons. Finds his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field.
Oh, bro. I'm about to quit this shit, man. This is ridiculous, bro. Like, these O-line, I got the worst O-line in the game, dang.
They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
These dudes
They'll have to push the ball down the field.
Then they get ball back.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons.
Like, look at this shit.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Turning it on. And they capitalize not only on the pick. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Here's Hardy to begin the drive.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Hardy. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. And he's sacked. A big play.
Stimulate this shit.
There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming.
Bro, this shit pissing me off, bro. These dudes are so ass.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Like, this guy can't even get over. I can't even get this guy off.
Try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here.
Like, look at this shit, bro. These receivers so ass, bro. So sad, bro. I don't want to make this shit. Then they score, bro.
They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just need